Alright, I decided to do this video talking about the movies I saw in 2015. Now, I saw Fast and Furious 7. It was a good movie, the last one with Paul Walker, but it's still a good movie. I enjoyed it. There's Ex Machina. Now, I enjoyed Ex Machina quite a bit. Really good movie. One of my favorite movies of the year, science fiction movie-wise. Avengers Age of Ultron. Now, this movie, I thought it was a really good sequel. There's the Poltergeist remake. Now, not too many people really cared for, but I enjoyed it. Seeing it in theaters was fun. Right here, bought it on DVD. So, yeah, Poltergeist. Now, next movie is Jurassic World. Now, there were some things I liked about it, some things I disliked about it, but it was an improvement from the third Jurassic Park movie, and I saw it in theaters, I think twice, something like that. Yeah, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it for what it is. Insidious Chapter 3, right here. It was a really good way to end this trilogy, so I have it on Blu-ray, of course. I enjoyed the first two Insidious movies a lot, so I saw those in theaters. I saw Insidious Chapter 2 in theaters as well. Not the first Insidious movie, but yeah, I enjoyed seeing Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 in the theaters. So yeah, Poltergeist, the remake, and Insidious Chapter 3 were the two horror movies that I really, cared for this year. Didn't see too many. I didn't see The Green Inferno. I didn't see It Follows either. And I did not see Unfriended. But I saw Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension, which that movie I just hated. I also saw the marked ones in theaters, but that came out a while back. But this year, The Ghost Dimension, it was not good. Now, next movie, Ant-Man. Now, this movie, I really thought it was one of my favorite superhero movies to come out in 2015. Right here, certified fresh, you'll know this movie will be really good. Still have it in its sort of like wrapping, as you can see here. Terminator Genisys. Now, I thought this was a decent movie. Not really my favorite of the year, but it was a decent movie. I did a review on it, so you can check that review out. Now, Crimson Peak, I enjoyed this for what it is, a romance film, gothic romance, not a horror movie. It's marketed as one for Halloween around the time it came out. It's not really a horror movie. Now, next movie, The Martian. Now, this is one of my top 5 favorite movies of the year. Not just science fiction, but in general. Really enjoyed it a lot. One of my favorite science fiction movies. It's up there with Ex Machina. Really good movie. Worth seeing in theaters. Now, Pub Art Mall Cop 2. This was an awful movie. One of the worst comedy films I've seen of the year. Not just that, but movies in general of the year. It goes down there, unfortunately, with the Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension. Now, Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. I thought this was a cool movie. It was a good way to end this trilogy. They did the first two, then they made Part 1 and Part 2. So, it was a Part 2 into the trilogy. And I didn't really like how they divided it into 2 movies. Could have been better if it were just all one. But that's fine. Now, next movie is Creed. Now, Creed, I thought was a good Rocky movie. I saw it in the theaters, of course, and this movie, it makes me want to just watch the previous Rocky movies. So yeah, I might do it soon. Not sure when, but hopefully sometime soon, and I'll see how they are. Now, In the Heart of the Sea, it's a good Moby Dick movie. I saw it in theaters, not really worth it, but it was still a good movie. Now, finally, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, my favorite movie of the year. That's for sure. Well, maybe it's somewhere up there. I'd say maybe The Martian is second, and Star Wars Episode 7 might be number 1, something like that. But I really enjoyed it. Now, also, these are good movies, and SpongeBob SquarePants Sponge Out of Water is another really good movie to come out this year. So yeah, I also enjoyed that as well. Didn't do a review on it, but that's alright. Maybe I might soon. Now another movie, very quick, I want to say The Human Centipede 3. That movie was awful. Now, I'll just get past that. Not a good movie, not worth seeing. Anyways, that's it for this review. Please subscribe and comment down below some of the movies you saw this year, if you've seen some that you liked or disliked. And that's it for this review. Bye.